Am I the asshole for not letting my best friend have her wedding on my property after her boyfriend found out we used to sleep together and lost it? I'm a 29-year-old male, and one of my best friends, Carla, a 31-year-old female, is getting married soon. It's only meant to be a small backyard type of wedding, but they've been planning it for a few months now, and originally it was supposed to be on my property. They wanted it because it's private, has lots of open space for the reception, a nice view, and the house could be used for them to get ready and stuff. Of course, I said yes. She and her fiance, Rick, were very happy. Thing is, Carla and I do have a history. We went out on and off in college but decided to stay friends. Then I met my wife, we got married, Carla met Rick, and now here we are. Now my wife knows I went out with Carla back in college and didn't care. Carla still went to our wedding and everything. I never knew if Rick was told or not. It's not my relationship, therefore it's not my business to say anything, so I never did. Rick found out recently and not in the best way. I'm not sure how, but what I heard was that one of our mutual friends told him, no idea why, we used to date. Not only that, but apparently Carla said a couple of years ago she was still in love with me when she was already dating Rick. Now I don't actually have confirmation of this, but that's what I was told. All Carla's told me is that Rick was told about our past and he's angry at her for never saying anything. Yes, that's true, but that's her fault, not yours. It became quite a drama and I didn't hear from her for over a month until now. She told me they're going to couples counseling and that the wedding is still on, but Rick requested that I not attend. It sucks, but I totally get why he wouldn't be comfortable. Then I asked the obvious question, where are they going to hold the wedding then? Because it can't be at my house since I can't come to it, right? To my surprise, she said she still wanted it at our place. Okay, I was wrong. Apparently people are that stupid. Rick said so too, and in my mind I'm going, so he doesn't want the guy who dated his fiance a few years ago at the wedding, but he still wants the wedding at that guy's house? Sir, you're making a lot of sense here. So the biggest and greatest memory of your whole relationship is going to be an homage to the guy that she used to have sex with. And of course, that's not what it really is, but that's what you're saying it is because I can't come. But you still want to use my house? So my wife and I are expected to just not be at home that weekend. And I told Carla, no, good for you. They're going to have to find someplace else since we're not going to simply leave our home to them for the weekend. Not only for safety reasons, but it just doesn't make sense. Rick doesn't want me around because he's not comfortable, but is comfortable enough to have their wedding at my house. They really want their wedding here though, and because of that, I've been bugged by not only her, but Rick and some friends who think I'm being a petty asshole for not letting them have their wedding here anymore. Honestly, I don't think that I am. It just doesn't make sense at all to have to leave our own place for a wedding we're no longer welcome to be at. And leaving our home totally vulnerable isn't an option. Still, being accused of sabotaging their wedding, and Rick believes it's the least I can do after everything. Am I the a-hole? A lot of people always get privileged when it comes to other people's stuff. You don't owe anyone anything. And Rick is a weirdo that has lost his mind because he believes that it's the least that you can do. The least that he can do is get the fuck out your face. You don't owe Rick anything. Just because I used to bang your wife or your future wife, that don't mean I owe you nothing. I didn't even know you existed. It wasn't me who didn't tell you about our relationship. It was your girl. Talk to her about it. And me simply choosing to accept what you said and not be a part of your wedding is not sabotaging anything. I hate when friends do this because they're creating unrealistic expectations for you and these people. And the fact that your friends are trying to take their side is absolutely ridiculous. Again, if they care so much about happening, how about they all put their money in the pot and go rent out a gazebo in the park or something and leave you the hell alone? Their wedding is not your problem and you tried to be the nice guy. You were not the a-hole in this situation, but your two friends are getting very close to reaching the qualifications of that title. So no, you are not wrong and their wedding is not your problem. Hit that follow button and subscribe to the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Links in the bio. I am Joe Stone. Bow.